Hey guys, Silver here, and today I'm going to be opening and reviewing the Movie 18 Lugia Pokepla that includes both Pikachu and Hoopa. And this is actually a re-release of the Lugia Pokepla that came out way back in 2011, and that Lugia was set number 04. So we have come a very long way since 2011. And obviously this has the really nice box design that I absolutely love that they've done for X and Y recently. And this is just a gorgeous looking box. It has the cityscape in the back of it, which is where movie 18 takes place. Basically, Hoopa summons Lugia to help Ash and Hoopa fight Hoopa Unbound, is pretty much the gist of it. So here we have the box. And it just has this really pretty like stardust effect on it. Absolutely gorgeous box. And let's look at the side here. And you can see an ad for movie 18. And here it shows you all the things Lugia can do. So his mouth can open and his wings can flap. And you can see the base that it comes in. And this is a special pearly version of the Lugia Pokepla, so that is what separates it from the original one. And you can see Hoopa and Pikachu here. Just has the same similar design on the side as well here as the front. And here is all of the pieces. So obviously it comes with Lugia's pieces, then Hoopa, then Pikachu. And all of the stickers. And Hoopa comes with a cute little ring, which is adorable. I really like Hoopa. Hoopa is not nearly as cool as Hoopa Unbound, who's honestly one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I really hope they make a Hoopa Unbound Pokepla, but I really do enjoy Hoopa by itself. So let's open the box here. And it looks like Hoopa comes with some donut stickers. So that's one of Hoopa's little gimmicks. It absolutely loves donuts, so that's cute. It comes with donut stickers. So you can see the pink here, that's obviously going to be Hoopa. Lugia's wings are in the back here. More of Lugia and then Pikachu. Pikachu is always very easy to put together, which I always appreciate. And you can see the pearliness on Lugia's pieces here. And finally, we have our instruction booklet. So it looks like we have a separate one for Hoopa and Pikachu. And as always, you do not need to know Japanese to put these together. They give you pretty clear pictures. It's usually fairly easy to put these together. And then we have a big old instruction book for Lugia here. Alright, so I'm going to put these together off screen and I will cut right back. Alright guys, so I have assembled Lugia, Pikachu, and Hoopa here, and Pikachu and Hoopa were very easy to put together. I did have a little bit of trouble with Lugia, but I finally got it all together, and I'd say overall it was fairly easy to assemble. So let's take a look at Pikachu first. And Pikachu was pretty much just attaching the head to the body and then the tail. And you can see Pikachu here has angry looking eyes this time. And one thing I didn't notice before was this sticker sheet actually has interchangeable eyes. So here Pikachu can have regular looking eyes if you don't want the angry eyes. But very simplistic Pikachu figure here. Stripes on the back. His tail. So that is Pikachu. And now let's move on to Hoopa here. Hoopa was also, as I said, very easy to assemble. And Hoopa comes with a little base here. I have noticed that it's fairly easy for it to just wobble out of it. You have to kind of fiddle with it to get it straight. Hoopa is a little top heavy. His head is quite large, so he can topple over sometimes, but if you don't mess with it, then he will stay in place. Let's take Hoopa out of the base here. And Hoopa, just like Pikachu, also comes with eyes that are interchangeable. So there are its eyes selections there. I went with the regular standard open eyes. And I absolutely love the hot pink plastic they used for Hoopa's pink parts here. So its eyes, its little head thing, its arms, and its stripe on its chest are all stickers. The back part here is stickers as well. And Hoopa here, along with coming with some different eyes, also comes with several accessories. So first off, we have a couple of donuts here. So it comes with a couple of donuts you can stick in its hand. You have this dark one, and then you have a lighter one. And then I didn't decide to mess with these, but you can also make a large ring, like Hoopa's teleporting out Lugia here. So that's also an option as well. And Hoopa here is just absolutely adorable. As I said in the beginning of the video, I really hope they make Hoopa Unbound. That's an instant buy for me. I also like the way they kind of make Hoopa's arms look like they're floating. They're just attached to his ring there. So there is Hoopa. And finally, we get to the main star of this pack, and that is Lugia. And Lugia here is a pearly version. You can see the shine on its body here. And thankfully, Lugia only had a couple of stickers. And those are for its eyes and its mouth. You can see his eyes here look fantastic. His mouth does open and close. And then his wings move. And that also makes his neck move. And then you can move his legs, and his tail can turn around. So Lugia has a lot of different ways you can pose him, which is fantastic. That's one of my favorite things about certain Poképlas is the way they have mobility, like Xerneas. Xerneas is still probably my favorite, but Lugia is probably a close second here. I love how much he can move and how poseable he is. And then the back of him here, all of his back spikes, whatever these would be called, they look great. I really like the blue plastic they used. It really stands out. And then there's his tail. So let's set Lugia down here. So Lugia actually doesn't even need a base if you don't want to use it for him. He can stand up just fine on his own. But here's the base if you want to have him standing up like that. And Lugia is actually so tall here, I have to take my camera off of the tripod to get him completely in the shot here. That's how tall this figure is. And then you can take this little piece of the base off and put the other part in. You turn his tail around. And he can kind of sit down like that if you'd like. Although I really don't see the point of this base because he can pretty much stand on his own perfectly fine. But there is another option for Lugia here. So I'm going to take this piece off. There we go. And again, Lugia is just so tall in this pose that I have a hard time fitting it in my camera frame. So here is Xerneas as a size comparison here. The two look fantastic together. I always like to compare other legendaries together. So these two look fantastic. And overall, I'd say this is a fantastic Poképla. I was really impressed with this one. I love how pearly Lugia looks. He looks fantastic. He doesn't have a lot of stickers, so it doesn't make the figure look junky or anything like that. And then I really enjoyed putting together Hoopa, and Hoopa's very adorable. I also like that they included accessories for him, which is definitely something I'm not used to with Poképlas. And then, of course, you have Pikachu, who was very, very easy to put together, and I like his facial expression here. Little angry Pikachu face, So yeah, I would highly recommend this Lugia Poképla if you really like Lugia, Hoopa, or this little Pikachu here. And as always, I got mine from Ami Ami. I will leave a link in the description if you are interested in purchasing one yourself. These are very inexpensive and fun to put together. I absolutely love doing Poképla reviews. So I will be eagerly waiting to see who the next Poképla will be. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video will be opening this box of Blind Bag Mega Stones. I'm really looking forward to that one. So I hope you guys stay subscribed and look forward to that. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.